to my channel. Mwendo Adasa, ready to share as always. Last time we discussed about why men and women overwork. We gave the reasons. Today we're discussing the same topic but something different. Is overworking problem? Do you think overworking is a problem? Yes, the answer is yes. Overworking is a problem. And we have 5 points to prove that overworking is a problem. Before I do that, what does the World Health Organization, WHO, say? It says that a recent study shows that working more than 55 hours per week has a negative effect. Working 54 hours, more than 54 hours per week. When we divide that, how many days do you have in a week? 7 days. When we divide that by 7, it's around 8 hours. Let's talk of 8 hours. You're supposed to work 8 hours every day. If you work more than that, you're causing harm to your health. Let us look at the 5 points why overworking is not good. Point number 1, it can lead to depression. This is due to maybe lack of sleep. When you have lack of sleep, you're not able even to cope with stress. You're not able to recover if you are sick. And it brings a lot of issues with health if you don't have enough sleep. So depression is an issue when it comes to overworking. Point number 2, starvation. We're talking about starvation. Starvation is lack of food. You don't eat properly. Do you lack food? No, food is there. But do you have time to go and eat? You don't, because you are focused on work. So you don't have time for you to eat because you are rushing. You are running with time. So, and this may cause health issues as well. It may lead to blood sugar levels to drop. So, if you don't eat properly, then just know it will affect you. It is going to affect your health. Point number 3, lack of exercise. This one really does affect me. When I overwork, I don't get time to do exercise because I'm like, should I do some exercise or should I work? Yeah. So when you say, no, let me work. That is time I'm wasting by doing exercise. Exercise is very important to our health. I do exercise, I do swimming, but I can't even remember the last time I went for swimming. I take my kids for swimming, but do I swim? Instead of swimming, I prefer like working when the kids are swimming. So we need to work on exercise every single day. You do exercise 30 minutes, 1 hour. You do some exercises, which we have different type of exercises, and you can relate which one fits for you depending if it's short term or it's long period. So exercise is important because it reduces depression. If you're depressed, if you do a lot of exercise, the depression ceases. It improves in cholesterol. It also helps in to prevent low blood pressure. So when you overwork, just know you're bringing health issues in your life. We discussed about overworking, and we discussed about the things that led people to overwork. With some of them, they're very sensible. They're very sensible, but at the same time, we need to balance. Point number 4, neglecting the family. Especially now, most of the people are working from home. My goodness, neglecting family can be really an issue. So guys, let's work on that. Yeah, let's work on that, because we are all here to do what? To make sure we become better people. We make sure we become better people every single day, every single minute. So I do work. Sometimes you find my child needs my attention, but I'm not there since I'm trying to work out some stuff. So parents, you should watch that out on that. And also remember that you're going to go to retire. You're going to retire. When you come back home, who do you find now? You neglected them. As long as even you are breadwinner, that won't matter at that particular time. What are you coming back home for when you are retired? Were you relating with people? Is it the time to relate with people, or they will be running away from you because you're not there for them the time they needed you? So guys, even if you're working, workaholic is something common and it has killed so many people. So watch out on that. The last point number 5, we are talking about drugs, turning to be drug addicts, alcoholic, taking of drugs and alcohol. Sometimes when people overwork, this morning I was talking to my friend, was it this morning, last evening, and it was like work. He was stressed up. He was like removed from this position to a different position in the company, and it has really been stressing him up because of the workload. So sometimes we should think what to do. We should know how to handle stuff. I know when you are an employee, it's very difficult to restrict yourself on what to do, not to do. But still, there's still room for thinking what you really want and what you're going to do about a situation. So we are talking about number 5, turning to drugs and alcohol. Some people don't get sleep if they don't take drugs or they don't take alcohol because of overworking. So they get stressed up. The only thing they know is drugs. The only thing they know is alcohol to make them feel okay. So those are the 5 points about overworking, the results of the negative effects of overworking. So as we work, as we cater for our family, let's remember to balance. Let's remember to look at what WHO is telling us: 8 hours. 8 hours of work every day. If you're doing more, check yourself. Check myself. Yes, I have 2 experiences. One of the experiences people have, I think I read, is a friend was saying, I like to work long hours, but if I have to lose my husband or family in the process, then I'm doing something wrong. You see? Yeah, that's a very good point. Another one says that a doctor says, if your husband or wife loses appetite, refuses to talk, is sending warning signals to you. So you better tell him, you better tell her to find pleasure in something rather than work. So it's our responsibility about our spouse, about our friends. When we see the sense of they don't want to talk, they don't have appetite, they don't want to eat, then those are signals of depression. Those are signals of overworking. So this is all I had for you today, and I'm so happy that I've tried my best to deliver it as much as I could. But guys, always remember, I have something in the kitchen. So stay tuned and share the information, and God bless you. I love you all. Take care. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and also you subscribe